Yeah. But with the sleeps we tried, right? So that is not good approach. So we have to remove the sleeps. There are two types of sleeps. One is implicit, other one is this is the code study. I'm going to run it. Here page loaded, still it is waiting because threaded.sleep is there. Now we will remove those threaded.sleeps and will make it Selenium sleep mechanisms. So till here it's clear, right? Test complete. It's set a mail and then after that we perform log. Okay. Now we are going to remove all these sleeps. Okay. Now before removing we have to discuss about implicit sleep and explicit sleep. There are two types of sleeping mechanisms in Selenium. One is implicit, another one is explicit. Then we'll see how to write the implicit sleep logic, and then we'll see what is the disadvantage of it, and then we'll go to explicit. Okay. Now this is the syntax driver dot. Okay, you have driver object. Whenever you create a driver object, see here we are creating a driver, right? Whenever you create driver, you set some timeout after that for that driver object. Okay. Throughout this program execution, always we are using driver instance for everywhere, right? For finding this element, driver instance is required. Everywhere for finding driver instance is required, right? Now, 1 second, I'm in another one. Let me. Yeah, this. Okay. Here, everywhere we need the driver instance, right, for finding the elements. So instead of waiting 5 seconds, 8 seconds, or 10 seconds, multiple times, okay, you can set one time, okay, driver dot, okay, manage, driver dot manage dot timeouts, okay. Here we can, using this method we can set the time. Here we can see some method implicit wait. Okay, implicit wait. So using this one we can set some time. For example, consider 60 seconds we are setting, or else max 30. That is up to you. Okay, one is how much time it has to, and another one is 30 is a minutes or seconds or milliseconds that we have to pass. Okay, there is a class time unit. Okay, using that we can specify it's a seconds or minutes or what is it. Okay, time unit dot is it a days or microseconds or seconds, you can specify. Okay, so this 30 is the time. What is 30? It's a second. Or else if you make it minute, that means it will wait 30 minutes. Generally what happens, whenever driver, for example, here driver object is trying to find an element. If it finds the element, it will go to next one, and or else it will go to next statement. If it did not find the element, what happens? Immediately it will throw the exception. For no such element found exception. Whenever exception it throws, what happens? Program execution will be aborted. Okay. Now here we will remove all thread.slips because in the beginning we have set some time period or timeout 30 seconds. Okay, wherever we are using this driver, for all the places, for all those places, maximum timeout is 30 seconds. Okay, here when we use external sleep using thread.sleep and all, though page loads, it will wait, it won't proceed. But in case of the simplicity sleep, okay, what happens? It will load the, if page is loaded before 30 seconds, that means before the max time period, whatever you have given. Before that, if page is loaded and element is available, it will proceed to next one. Otherwise, it will wait for till 30 seconds. After 30 seconds also it did not find, then it will throw the exception. Okay, now we can remove all thread.sleeps. Okay, these thread.sleeps are now not required. So, you guys understood implicit sleep, how to set. For driver object will set the time period throughout the driver driver instance. For all, wherever you will use that driver instance, there that max time period is 30 seconds. You can set either in minutes or seconds. Okay, that is up to you.
Vengat, just to confirm, like that thread.sleep can be removed, but that try catch everything can be removed once we put the implicit exception.
Yeah, you are telling what this one, right? Here thread.sleep we are removing. Why are we removing this try catch? Right?
Yes.
Actually, here try catch we added because of this sleep method only. When we add sleep, sleep is throwing exception. That is the reason to handle that one we added try catch. It is not for other elements. Okay?
Okay.
That is the reason I am removing try catch also. Okay, here I removed all try catches. Okay, here I commented this sign in because sometimes we'll get that option yesterday. Today we were not getting after click on Gmail. Okay, that is the reason I commented that. So here no sleeps. That means we are using implicit wait here. That time max I gave 30 seconds. We'll see will it proceed or will it throw any error. Okay.
So, Venka, so does it need to define Like beginning of the program or like anywhere in the program?
Anywhere you can put, but whenever you add this timeout, from there onwards only that will come into picture. Okay. By default, it is set to 0. Whenever object creates, right? Suppose in this line we created driver object. Okay. If you add that one after 10 lines, before the 10 lines, wherever you are using driver object for finding elements, there it will consider implicit timeout is 0. Waiting time is 0 seconds. Okay.
Okay. So it's
So
always good.
yeah, always better after object creation. If you set it to, then next time onwards, wherever you are going to use this driver instance, there it will be applicable. Okay.
Okay, Venkatesha.
1 second, some other one. Okay. See, I am running it. Here, there is a disadvantage in this implicit wait. The disadvantage is sometimes one element may take 10 minutes, 10 seconds, another element may take 60 seconds, different. Okay, but you are setting it here same amount of waiting period for all the elements, right? Then what is the problem with this? You set it to 5 minutes, so if it available before that, it will proceed, else it will wait. We may think like that, right? So though some elements takes 10 seconds, some element takes 60 seconds, you set the maximum of that one, so that anyhow if it finds the element, it will proceed, so no need to think about it, right? That is one. Here we are setting, first see this one. Here we are setting common timeout for all the elements. That is absolutely fine. If you set the maximum time, okay, then anyhow if it finds, it will proceed, else it will fail. That is correct. But why do we need explicit wait? What is the disadvantage of this implicit? Sometimes though element available, okay, here what are we setting while mentioning? Just wait for 30 seconds, like that we are telling. We are not telling any condition like wait whether element is clickable, till then you wait, or else like that we are not setting any specific condition here. So sometimes what happens, element will exist, so the implicit wait, what it will do is it will search the DOM tree. Full HTML will be in the form of DOM tree. It will go and check there. If element exists, then it will come out like okay, element found, like that. Okay, then it will go to next statement. Suppose in first 5 I said 30 seconds, Gmail element is available, but still it is not in a state to clickable. Got it? Some elements first it will load and it will take some time to get the property of clickable and all, to load all the things, right? So in DOM structure, it will check the element implicit wait. What it will do is it will check there. If element's presence, then immediately it will come out of that one. That means it will say element found and it will go to next step. Next step is like click. At the time of clicking, still that element is not in a state of clickable. Though at the time we will get an exception like element not clickable. Like that we will get exception. That means implicit wait will wait only for the element presence. It will not check any condition like element is clickable or visible, like that. It will not check those kind of conditions. That is the disadvantage of implicit wait. Okay. So sometimes it will work, sometimes very rare cases where that clickable property and all still not set, but element is available in DOM structure, so it will proceed to next line, so there it may fail. Okay, those kind of scenarios we may hit with implicit wait. We'll run one more time, we can see. Okay, sometimes rarely, once in a while, it may fail because that clickable property is not enabled. Before that only it will proceed. Because of that reason, sometimes some elements clicks, maybe Gmail may not have those kind of elements. Whatever we have written in our 15 elements clicks, those may not have that kind of one. Okay? Generally, in some cases, it happens. That is the reason we need one more kind of thing. There we will check some of the properties like element is clickable, is it visible, like that we can check another condition also. That is using explicit wait. We'll see how to do that. Any doubts here?
Venkat, one quick question. Okay.
Yeah.
We got one pop-up above. Like, do you want to Chrome to save your password for this site, right? Okay. So,
Yeah, above one. Yes.
yeah. So can you like, I mean, I was not able to get, the inspect, the XPath for that.
Of that element. Huh? Okay, we'll try it now. Okay, fine. No problem. We'll try it. Okay.
Okay, yeah, sure.
See here. Let me log in manually, then we'll find out that. Okay. Anyone else find any issues yesterday while writing the code?
Yes, Venkat,
Yeah.
it would just come to that username and then it would stop working.
It comes to username. That means in login page.
Yes, in the login page.
Yeah, I will tell you. Now you guys are seeing my screen. I clicked on Gmail, right?
Yeah.
After click on Gmail, directly I got login page here. Yesterday, before getting this page, we got some advertisement there on top of it. Sign in button is there. Yesterday. Did you guys remember? That is the reason after click on Gmail, here one more option. See here on top side right corner, I am moving the cursor. There yesterday we are seeing sign in button. One more. If you click on sign in button, then only we are getting this login page. Okay, that is the reason yesterday I wrote click for sign in. Okay. Today what happens is after clicking on Gmail, immediately you are getting this page. Okay, we'll think like this page came, but actually when you run that one, it is failing for searching sign in there. That is the reason if you see my code, okay, yesterday after click on Gmail, another element I am finding here I commented. I am highlighting that one, please check once. Okay, I commented this. Sign in also there yesterday. If you click on sign in, then only we are getting this page. In your code also, this sign in is there. Maybe it is searching for the that sign in. Can you run once and share the screen?
Venkat,
Yeah.
Venkat, I don't hear. Can you move that screen little, to see the full code, the bar, right?
Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you can maximize that, right? Do the maximizing that window.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that you do, then one more option will come if you do select it. That minimize button.
Okay. Here, yesterday, after click on Gmail, we have written code for click on sign in also. Today, if you see the code, if you see the Gmail, right? After click on Gmail, directly we are getting this page. See, after click on this Gmail, yesterday we were getting some other page. their sign in is available. If you click on sign in, then only we will get. Mahesh, is that sign in whatever I commented? This one is there in your code.
Yes, I just commented it out.
Yeah. And then you understood the problem. It is searching for that sign in after click on Gmail. But in that page, see here, in this page there is no sign in. That is the reason it is failing. Then we are thinking like, okay, it is not entering the email address. Because if you see the error message there, it will show in console output, this sign in is not available, unable to locate the element sign in, like that. Comment it once and then run. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see that one, save the password and that. Okay, I think when we run script only we'll get it, it seems. Let me run the script. You guys understood, right? What are we going to do it now? Desha is asking like, after login, we are getting a message like, save this password or never save this password. That option is asking how to close that one. He was unable to find the XPath of that one. So here just I am adding some sleep, so that when it reaches that place it will wait. Okay. Other than this problem, do you guys find any other problems while finding XPath and all? Yeah, see here, yesterday we used to get this sign in, right? Now we commented that line, we got this one. Sometimes what is happening is, when you click on Gmail, see here, guys, are you guys able to see the screen? Sometimes we are getting this sign in. Sometimes sign in and this ads. Once if you click on this, it will go to next page. Okay, now it failed because I am looking for username, but right, email or phone number where we enter the mail ID. Okay, I am looking for that, but it is still in this page. Earlier, this sign in is not coming. We executed it 2 times. At that time, it was not showing this sign in. That is the reason we commented it. Okay. Maybe sometimes if the ads are there, sometimes we are getting this ad, sometimes we are not getting. For that, we'll add the logic also. If it is there, click it. Otherwise, go and click the next one. Okay, like that we'll modify the code. here, if it will click on that, within that time period, if it find suppose sometimes if this element doesn't exist, then that sign in option, right? If it is not there, at that time if you try to click, what happens? It will fail. Okay, find element only will throw that. In second. Okay, if that element doesn't exist, it will fail. At that time, you catch it and proceed. If it is there, it will click. You guys understood? Sometimes this element is presenting after click on Gmail, it will go to another page where sign in is available. Sometimes it may not exist. Directly we will get this login page. So what I am doing is I'm I'm keeping this one because in try catch I'm keeping these statements because sometimes if it exists it will do. Otherwise what is happening, it will throw an error. At that time error means this exception will handle it and it will proceed properly. If element exists, it won't enter into exception catch block. Otherwise it will enter into catch block and it will just print the exception and then it will proceed.
Okay.
Mahesh, is it working for you?
I got an exception. NP.
Can you share the screen? We will see.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what you are asking. Right, Desha?
Yes, Venkat. Yeah. So I was trying to right click on the never. So
Okay, you are trying to click on never.
Right click. Yeah.
Right click, correct. This not allowing. Let me see here also.
Yeah, that you don't allow, Venkat. That's an always pop-up. So
Okay.
that is not something browser gives. So you don't get an XPath for that one.
Okay.
I mean, you don't get a web element for that one.
Okay.
So that kind of small routines, there is one library called Robo, which we need to that's some plugin with Selenium. So with that only we can control that.
Okay. These are given by not related to this browser.
Browser, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in next class we'll see that one, Desha. If time permits, we'll go through it. Okay.
Sure, Venkat. Yeah.
So here I gave 1 hour sleep time. That's why I'm doing manually log off. I will remove the sleep. we have a class called keys. Keys class is there in Selenium. Here, if you observe, I think you might have understood everything in this programming. All are like finding X path and then click or do some send keys and all. One new line we added here, like while sending a mail. Hello,
So much
hello.
echo. So much echo.
Still, are you guys getting echo? I am hearing some echo sound.
Now fine.
Now it's fine, right? Okay. Here we are finding element, two element. While sending the mail, we have to enter two address, right? For that, we are finding this two element XPath. After entering the Gmail manually, also if you type the ID, it will show like drop down some matching one. After that, if you enter, click on enter, then only it will on their full mail ID. That is the reason here we are clicking on enter. Okay, from keyboard, how we do click on enter. Okay, for that, keys dot enter. Okay, all keys you can get here, like enter and some other keys you can see. Add, alt, up arrow, down arrow, cancel, clear. Okay, all that some F1, F2 like that depends upon that. Okay, if you want to use keyboard keys, you must use keys class. Okay, here enter you understood, right? Why did we write enter? In addition to X path, we added after we found the X path and then we are doing some send keys to that text field and then that is a text area field. Okay, and then we are pressing enter key also. Okay, after that it's just all are simple ones here. Any doubts in this program? Till yesterday, whatever the programs we were running, after that we were not we did not close any windows. See here, here I have added something called diver.close. Okay, what it will do, we'll see. Let me comment this. Okay. See here I have added some more thing, one more thing, driver.close. What it will do is, see after performing this operation, after completion of this program, whatever the windows it opens as part of execution, all the windows will be there in the same state. It will not close that. If you want to close that windows, you have a method called close. If you use driver.close, what it will do is, it will close the windows which are opened as part of this program execution. Okay, clear? We'll see now. I removed the close, that means it should not close the window. Okay? See here, it took some time because this time after clicking on Gmail, directly we got this one. Okay, login page instead of sign in option with advertisements. Okay, we added try catch. That is the reason without failing it is proceeding. Otherwise, it would have stopped there only. Okay. Like close method. Like close method, we have another method quit. Driver.quit also we can use. Okay, there are two methods. One is close, another one is quit to close the windows. Then what is the difference between quit and close? Okay, as part of your execution, it may open one or a number of windows, right? but though you have a number of windows, always your control will be on any one of those windows. Okay, it is active on one window. There only you can do operations. Okay, see now it completed the program. It did not close this window, right? If you use the close, it will see here. If you use this one, what it will do, it will close that window automatically. Program only will close it. Okay, now I'm closing the one which we used just now. Whatever it opened, I closed it. Now I am running once again with close. This time, what is the functionality of close? It will close the windows which are opened as part of the program execution. Okay, now this time it should close automatically. Okay, let it run and it will close it automatically. So we were discussing about close and quit. Okay, as part of your program execution, it may open one window or n number of windows. Okay, we'll see later where we'll get a number of windows and how to handle it. If you have n windows, if you want to close all the windows, you should use the method quit, driver.quit. Quit method will close all the windows. Okay, close method will close only one window. When you have a number of windows, your control will be on one window only. You have 1, 2, 3 windows. You might be working on window 1 or window 2 or window 3. Wherever you are working, there only your driver will be on focus. Okay. If you use close, it will close only that window. If you use quit, it will close all the windows which are opened by the driver. Okay? Understood, right? What is the difference between quit and close? Close is for closing particular window. Quit is for closing all the windows. Okay? Now this time we use close because we have only one window, right? Even you can use quit also. Though you use quit, it has only one window, so it will close only that window only. Okay? That is the difference between close and quit. Now, we'll go to next one. Explicit. Here, you guys are seeing implicit is working fine every time. It did not fail any time with the timeout errors, like no such element found, like that, right? Sometimes it may fail when you are using different kinds of applications. Their element may present in down tree, but it is not in the form of clickable property enabled, or it is still not loaded. If it is not loaded, then you may not get the clickable property. You may face sometimes those kind of scenarios. For that purpose, what we have to do is, instead of simply mentioning the timeout, we can mention something called expected condition also. Okay, you wait until that expected condition meets. Okay, like that we can add another condition. Okay, that is possible using explicit sleep. Okay, here implicit sleep is fine. Understood, right? Any doubt in this? So once if you set some value to implicit sleep, that is throughout the driver existence. Okay, here 30. If you consider some operations may take more time, you set it to 60 seconds or else 120, that's up to you. In that scenario, if it loads early, it will proceed. Else, it will wait till that max time out. Okay? Understood? Here, implicit is working fine. Maybe in some scenarios, it may not work. At that time, you go for another one. Okay? Here, implicit case, what we are doing is we are setting only once in our program. But in case of explicit, for each element, for example, this Gmail, loading this one the page google.co.in, you consider it takes more time. At that time, next step is finding the element Gmail, right? So we may not see Gmail element immediately. It may take 60 seconds. At that time, you can add some time. Here, like using explicit, you can add 60 seconds timeout and visibility of Gmail is or else clickable of Gmail is true. Like that, you can specify the condition. Okay, similarly, for each and element, in case of explicit, for every element, you have to set the expected condition and the timeout. In case of implicit, you will set only one timeout, right? That is how much time that you decide and set. Here, one time setting. In case of explicit, for each element you have to set some time. Okay, and the condition, expected condition also you have to set it. Okay, clear? Now we'll see how to set that. Here in case of implicit, one time, just one statement. Okay, explicit, let me add explicit one. Okay, here find element. Before finding element, okay, here you can write something like explicit condition. Here two things we have to do. One is time, waiting time we have to set. 1 second. Waiting time and expected condition. These two you have to set in case of explicit wait. Okay. Now, how to do it? Okay, for that two steps we have to do. First is we have a class called WebDriver wait. Okay, we have a class called WebDriver wait. For that WebDriver wait, we have to pass driver instance as an argument. Okay, WebDriver class, first we have to create. Okay. There is a class WebDriver wait. Okay. For that, create an object, WebDriver object. While creating object, we should use how to create object of WebDriver class. WebDriver like that. Similarly, WebDriver driver equal to new WebDriver. Similarly, there is a class WebDriver wait. For that, WebDriver wait. Okay. WebDriver wait W, or else you can write any name. Okay. That is equal to new WebDriver wait. New WebDriver wait. Okay, new WebDriver wait. There are 3-4 constructors in that. Okay, we are going to use one constructor. Okay, with the 2 parameters. One is your WebDriver argument you have to pass. Another one is type. Okay. So first you have to create an object of WebDriver wait class. Create object of WebDriver wait. Okay, by passing driver. Okay. Now, before that, here we have to use that one. Okay, wait. It will wait how much time? 60 seconds, and then until. Okay, until you have to specify some condition. Okay, here you have to specify some condition. Till that condition is true, it will wait. If it is true, then it will proceed. For example, here I am going to write a condition like expected condition should be element clickable. Like that, if I write, what it will do, it will wait till that element is clickable, then only it will go to next step. Okay. Now, how to write that expected condition? Okay, there is a class expected conditions. Okay, there is a class expected conditions. Is element clickable? Like that, different methods are there. We can use any one of those, depends upon our requirement. Okay, element. Okay, first the expected conditions we should import. One second, it is. Wait until condition. Expected conditions. Okay, not condition, conditions. Element to be clickable. Okay, by X path. And you pass this X path as argument. See, here we are doing two things. One is WebDriver wait object we are creating that has a method until. We are using that until method. Okay, it will take some conditions. Okay, though there is a class expected conditions class. Inside that is element clickable, is element visible, is element enabled. Like that, different methods are there. If it depends upon your, here we have to do click operation. That is the reason I am waiting till that element clickable property returns true. Okay, if it returns true, then it will proceed. How much time it will wait for that? Max 60. Before that, if it finds that element and it is clickable element, that element clickable property is enabled, then it will proceed. Otherwise, it wait till max 60 seconds. After that also, if it is unable to find that clickable one, it will throw exception. Okay. Now, like this, you can add explicit sleeps. Okay. Like this, for every element, what condition you are expecting to proceed, that you can add using explicit sleep. Okay. Is it clear? Any doubt in this? These two lines? Hello?
think okay, Venkat.
It's fine, right? So no doubt on implicit and explicit weight. Now we'll replace this with in all the places. Okay. See here, wait until whenever you wait till that element forms, automatically wait until this until method will return that element. Once if it find that element, it will return type is web element, right? It will return the web element. Here automatically it will return that. So you need not to explicitly again find one more time, because once if it meets that condition, it will return that. So this step you can avoid. Okay, finding that element one more time. Okay, like that here only it will find, and even though if it finds, it will not proceed immediately. It will wait till that property is clickable, then only it will proceed. Okay. Similarly, for all the elements, we have to replace this. Okay. So this, see here, here if you want different timings, you can set different times. Every time you create different WebDriver weight, or else you use the same one everywhere. That means everywhere 60 seconds time. Okay. Now similarly this element also I am going to replace. Okay, with explicit sleep. After this, we'll write a separate method so that automatically we can do all the things instead of writing every time. Okay. See here. So what I am doing, I am waiting till that method sign in, till that element sign in loads. Okay, once if it is clickable, I am returning it. So this step is not required. Okay, so it will return that, so it's fine. Next line. So everywhere we have to replace that. Okay, before first two I will take, now we will run, instead of replacing everywhere, we'll do another one. We'll write a method there, one time we'll replace and we'll call that method so that it looks nice. Okay, let me run it, because I did not add that one in all the places. First two it should load, remaining may fail because I did not add that waiting mechanism for other elements. Okay, because that may take some more time, another 5 minutes to add for all the elements. Instead of that one, we'll write a method inside that method. Just one time, if you write every time, we'll call that method. Okay, automatically it will wait for that element clickable property and then only it will click. Okay, this time see, it clicked on it, right? Here, before this one comes, there we did not add. Okay, before page loads, that see password field. It after click on next, it takes a fraction of second time to load the password one. By that time, our Selenium program execution is fast. Okay, any program execution. Okay, compared to this net speeds, program execution is very fast. That is the reason it fails. That's why we need this sleep or wait mechanisms. Okay. Now
We get one question.
Yeah.
So can we use both implicit and explicit wait time in a program?
Yeah, you can use as per Selenium standards they mentioned in their website, official website. It is not recommended. Sometimes we may see some different behaviors. Sometimes extra sleep time, it consider both and it will wait sometimes. That's what they mentioned. But we used it sometimes, it goes fine, no problem. Okay? Maybe once in a while, somewhere we may get some issues also because of that one. Some more sleeping time. Okay?
Okay. So wherever we didn't specify this explicit, it will take that implicit value. Okay.
Which one?
So if you don't specifically mention this explicit wait time,
Yeah, correct.
that case it will take the implicit value, right?
Yeah, correct. Okay. But it is not recommended to use both. That is what they mentioned. Still it works. Okay.
Okay.
Now here we have to repeat that same statement we have to replace in all the places. Instead of that one, what we will do is we will write a method. Okay, click method. What it will do is just it will click the element. Every time just will pass the X path which element it has to click under driver object. Let it take that one and let it click it. Okay. Static wide click. Okay, I'm writing a method wide click. Okay, what it will do? It has to click. Whenever you want to click, you need a driver object. That is why I'm taking web driver. Okay, web driver object. Web driver. Okay, and another one, you need the location. Okay, locators. Okay, string that path, X path, path location. Okay, path or anything. Okay, that means X path or whatever you are giving, right? That one. Another one, if for click, only two things are fine. One is where to click and for that driver. Okay, here we will write those statements. We'll replace all the statements. Okay. See here, this one also you take it inside. See here, this value you will get as path. Okay, replace that with a path. Okay, and all these you declare it as instance variables here. Okay, string Gmail. Okay. Though it looks like it is taking some time, but these are the things actually we have to follow. Instead of writing everything in one method, okay, we have to write different methods and we have to make it generic and then we have to use it every time. Okay, so Gmail. After that, take all the exports from everywhere and then keep it there. Okay, this is First one, click on Gmail is over. So this is not required. Okay. See here, same thing I wrote here on top. Okay. Control X. See, this is another XPaths. First of all, we'll do one thing. All XPaths will create instance variables. Okay?
So you're not passing any values?
Yeah, we'll pass it. Okay, I will show you that one. Okay, string. This is after Gmail sign in. Okay. We'll pass these values as argument. Okay, in one step we can finish that. After this one, okay, remove that. This element expected conditions already it is there on top, so it's not required. And this is also not required. And similarly, email with that we'll put this. String email. Okay. Similarly, so this is not required. Username also we need. Okay, all the things I am taking into variables. Instead of writing these many lines, we'll write a generic method. It will only do that. Okay, string email ID and string password. Where is that? After that, guys, are you guys are understanding why I'm writing it like this? So Gmail XPath. So instead of writing so many lines, just we'll pass these as argument. Okay, and we'll write a common method. It will only go and click that. Okay. Sorry, that is email ID only. Password XPath. Maybe it may take another 5 minutes. Let me finish it. Okay. Are you guys want to take break? Okay, if you want to take break, just take 5 minutes. By the time I will make these as instance variables. Okay. Then we can proceed. Okay.
Sure, yes.
Or else those who are interested, they can observe. I will explain this. Okay. Please come in 5-10 minutes.
Venkat, Mahesh
Yeah.
here. Yeah,
Yeah,
once
Mahesh.
you're done, you can please take a look at my code and see what was the
Yeah,
issue.
sure. 1 second. After this one, I will.
Sure, sure.
Just let it. Just this is some mistake. Yeah, all are back. Mahesh, can we see yours? Mahesh, can you share the screen?
Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yeah. Starting Chrome driver and port local connection server. So when you try to load Google only, you are getting the error, right?
Yep.
Browser is opening properly, right?
Yes.
Manually, are you able to open Google?
Yes, I can.
Forget about the script. Manually, can you check once? This is Chrome browser only, right?
Yes, Chrome.
Once again.
Venkat, the sound is from your side or?
No.
I think it is from Anil.
Now.
Yeah, I'm muting it.
Okay.
Mahesh,
Yes.
it's working, right?
It would come up to this page and it would stop. Let's see.
Okay. This time it will throw error, you are telling, right? Here only will it throw error?
Yes.
Okay. Can you show the console output? What is it throwing? Protocol handshake. Can you go little down your code? That complete error, can you show once? That error also.
Mahesh, click on that console, double click so that it will be full screen so that you can see.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
That Skype window, can you move little down? It is telling unable
Looks like it is.
unable to locate the element. It is showing like you have sleeping, Mahesh.
Sorry?
It is failing to find the element email, that XPath, right?
Yes.
Can you show the code now? Driver dot manage timeout. Okay. Here at the rate ID, that email or phone like that XPath is not correct. Okay. Input field. Let me share my screen. There you gave the XPath, right? Input ID. ID value is email or phone, like that it will show. Email or phone. Once you open the browser, Yeah, there email or phone is there, right? In that text field only where cursor is moving, there you right click and inspect. Click on that, right? Where we enter email ID, there you right click and inspect. Yeah, there click on div. Actually, it should be input tag. Click on div. Another thing. Mahesh,
Yes. So here.
Where you enter email, right? Not on email or phone option. You click on email or phone here. In left side, right? In sign in where we enter email ID. You click on that. Yeah, here now you got that one. See there? Area label and type. There is no attribute like ID there, right? So here what we, yeah, it is there, sorry, ID is there. Its name is identifier ID. Okay. In our script what we used is area label, email or phone. So you change the ID to area label, okay, and value to email or phone. Okay.
Okay.
Change it and run once.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
if you still hit the issue, let us know. We'll see after that. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Also, you may need to enter the same, Venkat, is it? Like,
What they say?
I think password also you may have the same password. Right?
Yeah, ID is identified like that, right?
Yeah. Also
Actually, he used ID and ID value he gave like email. First, it's not finding an input tag whose ID contains email value.
yeah. And I think in next also he had used ID Venkat, so we may get the error there also.
No, here we use a different one. Just
No,
in your code.
No, in the Mahesh code I was just looking. So
Yeah.
So in the next also he has used the ID, so he may get
Okay,
error.
password field also you used it. You are telling.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, you change that password field also, Mahesh.
Okay.
Okay. The text part.
Okay.
See here I am showing the XPath. You can use like this. Okay. So all XPaths, whatever we are going to use, anyhow we found that XPath and we declared some variables. Okay, initialized those variables with the XPath. Now I am going to write a program. See here, every time I need not to wait till it is clickable like that. This statement now no need to repeat everywhere. Tomorrow if I want to add one more related to this element click, okay, or external sleep or implicit sleep, okay, just one statement if you modify here, then it will impact everywhere, right? Because every click will call this click method. Okay, got it? Here I wrote a method click. For that I am passing driver object for clicking and Gmail XPath. So what it will do? It will call that method. There actual three statements which are required for clicking. Okay, sleep mechanism and then find the element. Okay, using sleep mechanism it will wait till it is clickable. Once if it find the element, it will click. Okay. Similarly, I wrote another method for send input keys also. Sometimes we have to enter data. For that different method, right? So send input keys. Okay, like that I have two methods. I am going to use those methods. Okay, now sometimes Gmail, that sign in option we may get. For that purpose, sign in statement I am keeping in.
Venkat,
Yeah.
I have a question. Your pick, right? You put it in try catch as well as outside. Okay, it's different. Okay, sure.
So only one click that sign in, sometimes it will exist, sometimes it may not exist. That is the reason. Okay.
Yeah.
After clicking on sign in, what I have to do? Again send input keys, right? Send keys. Sorry, it is what is the method? Let me see. Once let me copy it. Enter input. Okay. Whatever it may be the method name, just some meaningful name I gave. Okay. Enter input. Okay. Input into which field? That email. Okay. First we have to pass driver object and then XPath. What is the XPath of email? Email XPath. One second. Email XPath and another one. Email ID. So like this, we can change the code, okay, so that everything should not be in one place, okay. We should have different methods, okay. After enter input, click on next. Hello, Arun?
Yeah.
Looks like due to some issue it is taking some time. Let me reboot the TP once. Okay.
Okay.
Let me try now. Still, if the same problem exists, we'll reboot it once. Okay.
Okay.
Driver. Okay. Click on next XPath. After that, again enter input. This time password, right? So let me run till here. We'll see. Click. Another one is next. After that, compose. if you see manually also, after click on some address, if you enter, we have to manually type enter. Okay, that is the reason here I am going to add driver dot, okay, keys. Okay, I am going to do enter the key. Okay, driver dot send keys. Okay, in that element only, once if you find, then only inside that we have to do. So that will add. We'll see, you will understand the problem, then we'll go to that one. Okay. So after 2, we have to add subject. Subject I am adding here only. Okay, and then click on send. After that, click on sign out option. Okay. After that, driver dot close. Okay, here after entering address, okay, we have to do something. We'll see that. Okay, we have to click on enter. Okay, while sending the text, we cannot do that one. So explicitly, we have to add that one specially. That is a special case. So it's fine, right? Here, this time, after entering immediately when it go to